Do, 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 do. Streaming. Restream chat. Mark that as red. Minimize this. Do this. Turn everything off except then turn on my Xbox controller. Load the streaming save. Do, 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 do.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly. So then stop it. A shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path?
Huh. That is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Now that was something.
Going for it. I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers. Well, that's interesting.
Tracking movement.
mine either.
Engaging target.
Oh, hey, it's the
Did someone feel a breeze?
it's a whip. It's my attack.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter. Keep an eye on that one.
Watch and learn.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let's do it. Good one.
Never surrender.
As long as you're ready for the counter. As long as I get to hit you back.
For Hydra.
Lilith will not be pleased with your efforts.
Support units on the move.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
This usually works. So that's how that works.
The light is on our side.
I owe you. Let me help.
You have my thanks.
Watch this. One more time. You asked for it. Take this.
Hydra Immortalis! Taking the shot!
That will not slow me down.
You're ready now!
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods! All is possible with Mother!
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. Your time has come.
Not bad. Watch closely. Interesting.
There's that done.
Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
No, that's not who I was supposed to move. I selected... Whatever.
For victory!
Well, at least you're targeting me, so not. Hunter. Uh-oh.
I've got your back!
For years, I was considered a crazed zealot in the Hydra cabal. Obsessed with the old ways.
Hi.
But then we detected the convergence of the midnight sun.
Don't blame me. You started it.
Come on. Let me revive. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, 41 health, huh?
Just what I need.
You need us more than I do.
I feel better already.
They're repositioning!
Yeah.
Regroup at position Tango!
Oh, that actually hurt a little.
You're mine! You know what to do.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
Oh.
Hail Bash.
Let's try it.
I don't have magic healing!
You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you? Not a problem. Next time I won't go easy.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Craven the Hunter?
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You are trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Alright, let's head to the library. We'll do that in a bit. I was supposed to meet
Ah, I see.
Agatha somewhere. I'm there. Ayana's there. All of them are there. What am I supposed to meet? Wasn't I supposed to meet Agatha today? Hmm.
Why, hello, Hunter. I don't scare that. We aimed high and we hit our marks.
What's up, Big H? Yo, it's good to see you.
Let's do.
It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydro, but I suppose if we don't dispose of him, no one will. In any case, impressive work. I feel Miss Minoru is her own worst enemy.
How so?
She tries to take charge of the Midnight Suns, but she won't decide for anyone. For her, it must be a consensus before she trusts herself to move forward.
Nico does hesitate when others rely on her for leadership.
It was easy for her when she was the eldest among her band of superpowered runaways. Now she fears being seen as one of the youngest.
Does that matter to you?
Not at all. My loyalties lie with the best idea. If she ever realizes this, perhaps she will not be so hesitant to share them. Let's endeavor to meet again.
Okay, now I get to do it.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here? Back on your feet. But I never... I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Um, you know, damage I'm done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods are
I'm
returned.
sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
The goddess of order approves.
Like most things on the grounds here,
Do-do-do-do-do.
there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Ugh. Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Okay, let's see. Don't I already have one of these?
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else.
Okay, which one is this?
This does not work. The old magic still holds.
Shady Forest. Tarot card. Excuse me. What? Fuck shit, don't burp. Spain. The page of Wanda's journal. Or having my first page of Wanda's journal. Let's I'm sorry. What happened up there? Things went on to all the time, but something was different. So now this time I was it hurt. It was my fault. I'm doing sad. And I just know being the same makes it look so easy, and I just make everything harder. Find a way to try the elements when you back to the altar and try again. You always do. So now I broke the cauldron too. Wasn't even in the library. Okay. Cauldron has something to do with this. Okay, so some witch hazel. I don't have that word of power. There's another tarot card. Wheel of Fortune, huh? There's more Wolfsbane. Open.
Oster smiles upon me.
Ones. Yeah, okay, that's a cracked area. More witch hazel. An apothecary vessel.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
One of the elemental rods, huh? I think I'm going to cast okay, another apothecary. I guess since that's the one. Okay. I'm gonna test that this one is air.
What was Wanda up to here?
Ow. Now let's go up here real quick. Anything up here? No. Okay. Are the exploring Arctic box. That's what I am. Some more witch hazel. Okay. We found air and fire, I think. Oyster mushroom. Pay respects to this one.
The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the spirit of vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider.
I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more. I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the Standing Stones. Your ancestors among the blood used them to converse with the Elder Gods.
How does that work?
Members of the blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative trance. They say the gods would hear their thoughts, but the blood never knew for sure who was listening on the other end. Some of the older texts refer to a series of glyphs etched on the stones, but at first glance they seem to have been scoured clean by time itself.
Could they still be revealed somehow?
You read my mind, Hunter. I suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right words of encouragement, if you catch my meaning. Never a dull moment.
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods.
You're
As I
starting to.
understand it,
I was awake, so I figured I might as well.
That's probably why you don't hear about them very
I haven't
often.
gone to sleep yet.
And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
CrossFit and work.
Are there others?
I haven't.
It's quite possible. But
It's
even
4
if there
p.m.
are, they might not even know it themselves.
Mhm.
Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
Midnight sun. though.
Until we speak again.
Yeah, Midnight Suns again.
Oh.
I have downloaded Lego.
Hunter, hello.
Yeah. Nice.
Need something?
After our last battle, what
You were in
happened
the
to
woods.
Lilith?
A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here?
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched. I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much, but I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend all our time cooped up within these walls? What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
What do you know about the moon seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves.
Do, do,
I
do,
like
do,
to think of
do.
a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person?
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well?
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
Let's see. Where's this? Okay. Here's somewhere.
Curious.
Apparently not.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Going this way. Oyster mushroom. Wait, another haven. Okay. Eerie Badlands, huh?
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
See. Ah. Yeah, I also figure I'm gonna have to end up sleeping at some point today, cause I think I'm coming down with with whatever Risha and her sister had, slash have. So I wanted to start early so that I could get a normal length stream in. You know? Risha and her sister both had to take 2 days off. And the only reason Risha even went back, had to go back to work was that she couldn't take any more time off. She had to force herself to go back to work. Because of how she's feeling.
This is which sign?
Okay, so we have two of them active now. Witch Hazel. That requires one of the words power. Let's go through. Dreamer's Descent. Number of words do the trial at to get the word of power.
That is something. Interesting. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. Intriguing. The goddess must be busy. I need to find the next moon seal. She does not see it happening. What is this?
There's that one. Mm. Burning backlog. Thinking. I'm over here at the entrance to Drainage Descent. This was the blood gate, okay. Mm-hmm. So there's those all need the word of power that I don't have.
be you. After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
Perhaps next time you can show me some of the places caretaker prefers to keep private. Like the secret life. Tony is working. Hey, Hunter. Analyzing. You're welcome, Hunter. See you, Hunter.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared.
Alright, we need to use the ability upgrade. Upgrade
Ready
abilities.
for more? Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answer. All right then.
Daily sparring. Let's spar with Nico.
I know magic, right?
Later.
Then, while we're here, before we suck to start,
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
where's Nico?
I've got
Hey, Hunter, when you got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Maybe, but where's Nico? Nico's here. I think.
Caretaker and Agatha trained you well. Supervillains rampaging through a major metropolitan area is just like everyday news here in the 21st century. You'll get used to it eventually. Of all the changes you had to deal with, at least the music is better.
Every song I heard was unique. No way to record it, but inside your heart.
Aw, that is the most romantic thing I've ever heard about church hymns and sea shanties.
Do not forget the Body Tavern songs.
If you ever sing them, I wouldn't. I won't forget it.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. What's new, Hunter? This won't take long. Just more evil junk. Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on... Pick a bad guy. And... See you soon.
I feel like we left things unfinished, Hunter. Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt? No. Defy? Maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Let's see.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag big alien apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
We need to hurry.
Alright, let's take Ileana this time.
There is more concern for Spider-Man than there is for Wanda.
Ven has taken to the rooftops, and he's tossing just about anything he can find onto the streets below. There are innocent people down there. Get them to safety before...
Stay safe, ma'am!
I should probably tell you the same thing.
Jeez. You'd think he'd at least have tennis elbow or something by now?
Spider-Man, we shall scorch your bones and bring them home to Mother!
Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1.
We'll squish your face and eat your...
I'd seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's all about the coworkers.
We will not fail.
nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
I cannot fathom why one of my mother's fallen is so...
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way.
Ow.
This would be a lot easier if you guys just give up now.
You are arrested.
Take that!
As ordered.
Did someone feel a breeze?
It seems they have brought more friends.
Don't waste the opportunity.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her nuke. I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm system, the same one I activated in your suit.
That was gonna be my next guess. Okay, that was pretty cool.
That will not slow me down.
Now run!
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
Good.
Never surrender.
Just a scratch.
The victory.
Was that really your best?
Now's your chance to hone those skills of yours. Don't leave any Hydra standing.
I'm going for it.
As they say, it gets the job done.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Good one.
Sensors tracking movement. Regroup at position Tango. That should get you going.
You are hardly the worst I've seen.
This one's for you.
Very effective.
Come on, Eddie, just give it up already. How about we hit up that Chinese buffet over in Bushwick? My treat.
All the food we need is right in front of us.
Should have left him there.
You are like an ant to me. I'll step on you if I have to.
I can't move.
What's our contingency plan? Don't waste it.
It will all be over soon.
Down. Even the gods would not stand before us as arrogantly as you have.
We've got them all. Now let's get to Venom and stop all this.
No more games. No more running. You can't stop us, heroes. But we hope you try. Soon we eat.
Don't suppose you'd let us actually try and help you, Eddie?
Help us. Help us. Everything from a Spider-Man. And now, we will take your world.
Gonna put that down as a definite maybe. Your time has come.
No turning back.
up to me.
That will do.
Mother tells us to hurry.
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to Venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth. Especially if he's feeling huggy. At least you get to travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up. Here we go again.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
You are puny.
I have not been hit like that.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Wi-Fi heroes, embrace Mother's love.
He always like this? I wouldn't take it personally. Eddie always gets extra grumpy when he's hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel.
Even we have our limits. Fragile, but not as fragile as you. You only delay our meal.
Try this on your side.
So close.
Monoforms are for the weak. Hold still, little one.
I cannot seem to...
That does hurt.
All Beta moving into position.
Nothing can save you from us, little spider. Not heroes. Not silly soldiers. You ours.
I believe him. We need to put an end to this fight soon before it brings down the entire city.
I'm on it. Man, I'm
I'm good. I'm going for it. This should help.
On Alpha, reinforcing.
We sense your fear, heroes. We can taste the sweet marinade to the feast that is about to come.
Oh, sorry, Eddie. Think you're just picking up a whiff of garlic from DeCarlo's. Tell you what, call off this ending the world thing, and lunch is on me.
More.
That's your strength.
Consider it done.
We need you first.
That's not. No, I selected someone. I swapped characters. You were supposed to swap characters.
Too strong for you.
Ugh, that punch left a residue. I do not feel so. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
We will make you pay for that.
Prepare yourselves.
I am impressed.
Filthy hands away from me.
Our friend is down. I will be keeping my organ meat. Thank you very much.
I will return the favor someday.
Hell no.
Okay then.
No time to lick our wounds. That hurts.
Looks like it's up to me.
Ah,
Right, I'm feeling it.
We will crack your tiny bones. No escaping this time.
If you wanted a hug, you could have just asked.
You will suffer for that.
Maybe if he eats some Hydra, we will kill two birds with one stone. It's the
They cannot possibly match your strength. You were too weak for this fight. The light will heal you.
That will help.
You are within our reach.
no, they're not.
All right. I felt that one.
They're not giving up yet.
I am not sure whether I should feel pity or disgust for this bizarre creature.
I see you.
Work proper. Come on, stop unaiming. You don't have to keep pulling the button down to aim.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Do not touch us.
Coming at you.
There we go.
I thought they were supposed to be tough. This is a great victory, everyone.
Mother strength is eternal. We are eternal.
He fights like a damned Wendigo.
Unstoppable.
Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh. Not my worst idea ever. Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos.
Hi, cat.
was exceptionally loud. Had to get bit by a radioactive spider with really good hearing.
I was going to say, amazing.
That's what the kids tell me. I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
Okay, so now we've officially brought Spidey.
Why, hello, Hunter. Even I need a moment to myself occasionally. Run along now.
Hi, Cairo. Why don't you lay down?
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Doctor Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
Lead the way.
Let's do it! So, about
Out of the
spell
way,
that brought you
cat.
back to life, it worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Of what, exactly?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Right. Emo kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus or physical vessel with your animus or spiritual essence.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperyest eel.
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to focus Miss Rasputin's enigmatic energies, I, Doctor Strange,
the ritual.
The Sorcerer Supreme shall pluck from unreality or mislaid memory, thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in their many eyes and shout, nay!
Dr. Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
I'm done talking about this.
But oh, all right.
What are you?
Yes.
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual.
You focus on the test, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No.
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time.
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment. Or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Ow.
Yo, it's good to see you.
I hope Colossus didn't get wind of all that chaos we read. Congratulations on your success in New York.
Caretaker has pretty high standards, so I kind of expected this would be easy for you.
I knew you were ready. You just needed a little encouragement.
Alright, let's have...
Whatever the good Dr. Faustus was up to spells bad news for us.
Let's edit the deck. Remove one of the empowers. And add Witchfire. Then, hopefully, oh, I can't because it's night. Let's go talk to Agatha. We're also gonna have the dog follow.
I gotta give Spidey some serious credit.
Hunter. How's it going?
Come along, Charlie.
Team Emo Kids for the win. It's always good to see you.
Fire in the streams around the area disappears the ice melt from Wundagore Mountain. Hide the rod in a nearby stream for a time. It should regain its elemental power. I think I know the perfect place. I just have to wait until Blade isn't prowling around his yard. If he's asking questions, he won't let up until he's uncovered the whole thing and he tells Caretaker. Okay, so that has to do with Blade. That one, the water one, has to do with his yard. Okay. Water and yard. Huh. Why was I not surprised?
An elemental rod.
What about
I
the
should
last
take this
one?
back to the altar. I needed that. What is it, Charlie? Find something?
Okay. We have air, water, and I think fire. I should have known that it would be down there. Kind of wish I had checked that spot already. Maybe the hint would have been more optimal. Okay, I'm going to put water, I'm gonna assume, here.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else.
Nah, it's the first place I thought.
Only one more to go. Hello, my sweet girl.
Find something? Excuse me, you know what? Fuck search number. Okay. I only need, there's only one more. Let's go to the library real quick.
Hello, Hunter.
Why not?
You too, Hunter. Kept people safe, preserved works of art. He really took a beating from Venom, huh? Let's hope Steven can work some medical magic. Doesn't sit right when homegrown heroes get hurt like that.
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out. Caretaker makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
You are most welcome, Nico. It is an honor to fight by your side.
Honor? Oh, man. Listen, Hunter, don't take this the right way because I totally appreciate the compliment, but you really need to drop the formality and loosen up before Magic starts calling you a boomer.
Boomer?
It's slang for an ancient, outdated one who caused all of our problems.
Huh. Well, that describes me exactly.
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna try and forget that you said that. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that. I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
Spider-Man would probably appreciate it if you looked in on him. I think he's quite
Yeah,
impressed by you.
I will. First, let's look at the super link. Ten oyster mushroom, 10 wolfsbane, 15 skill essence.
You want to know who am I? Who am I? I am the web-slinging arachnid of justice. I am the fearsome spider who just ruined your day. Wait. Who owns the night? I am the Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Oh, hey, Hunter. Didn't see you there. Everything's fine. This is completely normal. All the top heroes do it, I'm sure.
Do what?
Practice their hero voice. In my case, my spider voice. I figured if I was going to be teaming up with this group, I ought to up my game. Sound more, I don't know, scary, I guess.
I do not think you need to change a thing, including your voice.
Easy for you to say. You ooze demon hunter coolness. I'm just some guy in some spider-themed tights.
It was not I who drove off the venom creature. You are a powerful demon hunter in your own right.
You really think so?
I know so. I actually came here to thank you.
Thank me? For what? And by the way, does this thanks also involve pizza? I have to say battling Eddie always works up the appetite.
If I were to acquire this pizza, who would I give it to? Your identity remains a mystery to us all.
Oh, you want to meet the Spider-Man beneath the mask? Sorry, that's a no-go. My true identity is a closely guarded secret. Not even MJ or Aunt May know for... Wait. I see what you're doing there. Sorry, Hunter, the mask's gotta stay on. I hope that's not gonna make things weird between us.
I'm sure you will reach the proper decision on your own, eventually.
Oh, the proper decision? You mean I tell you who I am?
I do not want to pressure you one way or the other.
Boy, we barely know each other and you're already playing the mind games. I'd love to get you in a room with Mysterio.
I know this is not easy for you, Spider-Man. The people here are very different from one another. They do not always see eye to eye.
But one thing I can say in truth is that I trust them with my very life. Lives.
Wait, did you just say lives? Is it plural?
Yes.
I'm really gonna enjoy getting to know you, Hunter.
And we would enjoy getting to know you. The real you.
Listen, let me think it over, alright? It's a big decision. Gotta meditate on it. Check my horoscope, roll it around in my head, and maybe we'll talk soon. Cool? Cool. I really need to think this over.
Any other doors I can enter right now? No? Okay.
Hola. Technically, it's Roberto. But you can call me Robbie. Everybody else does.
Where's Nico at currently?
Of course, Carol. I'll run the data immediately.
Run? Bruce, you told me you were on it for days.
I meant process my findings. This coil of yours is no simple substance. There's no one-click on...
Never a dull moment.
To the... What? But I've looked. I've looked there multiple times. I've looked at the Hunter's Folly. Can I not go there right now? Is that what's going on here? Let's see. We'll go this way. I think Ileana is... just in here.
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
Good. I don't know where to put this. That is Nico's problem now.
Let's see. In the common room somewhere is Tony. There you go.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, let's see. Who else do I need to talk to? Okay, so I absolutely need to talk to Carol Danvers. First.
Everything by the numbers. Bye.
Something amiss, Captain?
Nope, nothing. Just Bruce being Bruce. More importantly, really glad we got Spider-Man back, Hunter. Not sure if you've noticed it, but these end-of-days scenarios really tend to put a damper on morale. It's nice to get a solid win, you know?
Every victory we have inches us closer to stopping Lilith. And every life we save
is another ally against her. In this case, a wisecracking, radioactive Spider-Man ally. Which is a good thing, now that we know Hydra has been augmenting their soldiers with this radioactive green gamma shampoo. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Speaking of helping, should probably get back to it. There's a certain special Hydra mad scientist out there whose face is just begging for a smacking. And these gamma signatures of his don't seem to want to analyze themselves. Talk to you later.
See, I have another one step ahead, I think? Yeah. So let's merge the one step aheads. First, let's select. Let's spar with Ileana.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Alright then.
And sorry, turn on that.
Can I help you?
Okay. Apparently no.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Apparently I can't even do... Okay, I need to take Blade with me for the mission, huh? Gamma coil
Welcome to
analysis.
Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? You're welcome, Hunter. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
Forge upgrades.
Until next time.
So I need to take Blade with me on a mission.
Here if you need me.
Let's get the last thing. Mariana, edit deck. In theory, I should be able to walk over here and use the blade to upgrade abilities now.
No pain, no gain.
Thought I had. What about
See you around.
Captain Marvel's ability? Whatever. Alright, so let's go down here. Guess we'll collect that first. And the tapered candle. Let's see. I can't take. Can I not take Nico with me to the Haven this time?
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
I guess we'll take.
I wish I could drive a vehicle like you do.
You mean it? Thank you so much.
We're gonna take you to go to the Windy Clearing with me.
What's the craziest thing you ever seen?
3 demons killing each other because they could not decide who would fight me first.
Whoa.
The winner had a mortal wound. Never drew my weapon. How about you?
I was gonna say a rollerblading mariachi band, but I don't think mine compares.
Tell me about this rolling blade band.
Back when my parents were around, my neighborhood shut down the street every summer for a block party. One summer, the band we hired backed out the day of, said our street was too dangerous to play. It wasn't, not back then, but we read between the lines. We celebrated, but there was a black cloud over everything. The band made it a party, you know? My father tried to cheer up my mom, but it hit her really hard. Then we heard it, a distant trumpet, the strum of the guitar. We all stopped and listened, thought it was our imagination. And they rolled up, zipping all around us, playing and singing their hearts out. They called themselves, well, it kind of translates to The squeaky wheels. They played all night, took every request, let the kids ride on their shoulders. Never asked for a dime. My mom was so happy. It's one of the last memories I have of my parents. I always wanted to be them when I was a kid, you know. Roll up, make people's lives better, and then do it again somewhere else.
That is literally what you do, Robbie.
Damn. I guess you're right. I wonder if Blade knows how to play guitar.
Reset.
You've been doing well out there, kiddo. And you're making an impression on your teammates. Make sure you let them know how you feel about their efforts, too. They'll appreciate a kind word from the legendary hunter.
Hey. Does the night sky seem darker than usual?
I had not noticed. Why do you ask?
It's just off somehow. I swear the moonlight on a clear evening is too dim for this time of year. Same with the torches outside the Abbey.
Could we ask someone about this? Maybe Nico or Strange?
Maybe. As long as it's not in my head. If we're both seeing it this time next week, let's bring it up to them.
Sounds good. What do you think it means?
My concern, as always, is vampires. Darker nights give them opportunity, mobility, and more chances to feed.
That is disturbing.
That's the world I know. They're...
Alright, let's...
Feeling good today, girl.
On the prowl?
Let's see. Okay. So we've befriended Blade a bit.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
Ow. Let's go do Spirit of Vengeance ability thing. We'll take Blade this time as our third. Oh, can I take someone? I'm gonna do that then. Because it looks like I don't have to be on this one.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Done.
Okay, let's do.
Here it comes.
Well, that's interesting.
Mindless followers suffer the same fate.
Splicing.
Going for it. My head is totally messed up. I can't even focus right now.
Okay.
Reinforcements. Good. The worthy are staggering. Who's next? It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. This is I know how hard you resist the temptation, Blade. I'll put this to good use.
All that research has finally paid off.
Delayed.
I'm out. Reinforcing. Serve her with honor. Mother, protect us.
Looks like we're winning.
How about
So much for that being a random enemy.
this one for you? Here we go. I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Let's try this.
Ow.
Let's do this.
Hydra Immortalis.
That won't be enough to save you. I'm out of commission.
They must be getting desperate.
I stand with the mother.
I think I need a break. Here's one for ya. discernible personality of your own. This usually works. Try and stop me now.
How many times you gonna try that?
Let's see how tough you are. Reinforcements inbound. This should be good. No one will touch you.
The whole gang's here.
Ow.
Time to really apply myself here. Where'd you learn that one?
Many still await my judgment. Hell never forgets a face.
They finally got me.
Lucky shot.
Time to bleed.
That'll work.
Should get the blood pumping.
Never surrender.
I've been waiting. Payback's gonna be fun.
Is this? Don't waste it. I am a wall.
Bring your friends. I don't care. Whatever works.
Great.
The allies have fallen. I stand alone.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Ow! Yeah, I may have to end stream soon, I think. That keeps happening.
Hunter, I need your help. Magic's birthday is coming up. I want to throw her a surprise party, but I can't do it alone.
What do you need me to do?
If you could get the other Midnight Suns on board, it would take a huge weight off my shoulders.
Should I mention this to Tony, Carol, and the others?
I don't know if they can keep a secret. I'm not even sure if I'll tell them about the party until that night. Oh, but I should probably invite Spider-Man. He seems like he'd really get into it.
Do you really need me to do this?
I don't, but I want them to see more of what I see. That you're part of the team. It'll mean a lot coming from you.
Alright, let me know what you want.
Still figuring out who and what I need, but I'll message you when I do. Probably tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Thanks for this. Do you have any questions?
Why the surprise? Why not a normal birthday party?
It'll be fun! All your friends showing up at once to wish you the best. Doesn't that sound fun to you?
To have friends do that for me? It is a wonderful thought. Truly, having friends at all is a welcome change from my youth.
No kidding. It's hard to make friends when you're on the run.
Where are we going to have the party?
I'm still scouting locations, but somewhere inside the Abbey. We'll make it work.
That is all I had. I am good for now.
I'm good if you're good. Thanks for this, Hunter. Can't wait to see the look on her face.
Spider-Man, huh? Okay. Yo, Spidey, where you at? Probably.
Curious.
You're not in your... You're not in the room. Where's Spidey at, man? But first, let's go over here. Because supposedly somewhere in Hunter's Folly is the Earth one. But where in Hunter's Folly? Going to go in where my actual coffin is?
She believes in our purpose. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
First, let's go back to the Abbey and meet up with Spidey.
And so you actually slept in that thing?
That was probably a mistake. I kept having dreams that I was swallowed by Sandman. That's, actually happened, you know.
Look, man, I get it. It's not a decision to take lightly. I struggled with it for a while myself.
What changed your mind?
I guess I finally started trusting these fools. They may be a little crazy, but they're like family.
And what about your real family? Don't you worry about what could happen?
They're back in LA. Much as my kid brother Gabe would love this place, they don't know a thing. Whatever happens here, never gets back there. To be honest, I don't even think we're in the same dimension.
What?
Never mind that. Point is, this is a safe place with good people. If there's anyone who can keep a secret, it's them. Sort of comes with the territory of being a Midnight Sun. Most of our lives weren't sunshine and candy before Caretaker recruited us. And now we've got a gigantic demonically powered pizza oven in the forge.
Excuse me, would you...
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about something else if you want.
Yes, please stay.
Can't. Got something I need to do.
The pizza
I really
oven.
thought I had him with the pizza thing.
What is it with you both and pizza?
Okay, you wanted it, you got it.
Wanted what?
I give you by popular demand, the man underneath the mask.
Peter Parker from Forest Hills, Queens. Nice to see you finally ditch the spider-faced doily, Peter. We're all friends here. You got our attention, so what do you gotta say, Petey?
Hi? After all that build-up, I hope I didn't disappoint anybody. I mean, I can't shoot laser beams, light my skull on fire, or glow like the sun. Like Tony said, outside of the costume, I'm just boring old Peter Parker. I don't even have a cool screen name.
I have seen you in battle with Venom, Peter. Believe me when I say you are anything but boring.
Aw, thanks. Jeez, Hunter, you trying to make me blush?
I did not realize you embarrassed so easily.
Oh yeah, I actually surprise myself at the things that embarrass me. Speaking of, now that we took care of the giant radioactive spider elephant in the room, we might as well get to know one another. If there's anything else you're curious to know about me, ask away. I'm apparently an open book now. So what do you say, Hunter? Care to step inside this Spider-Verse?
I have encountered werewolves, half-vampires, dragon men, but I have never encountered a Spider-Man before. There must be quite a story about how you became this way.
It's actually not the most epic story. Sort of a field trip gone wrong scenario, if you get me.
I do not.
Well, a small irradiated spider bit me while I was working up the nerve to ask Mary Jane Watson if she'd like to check out the Pym particle exhibit at the Empire State Museum. Next thing I know,
Excuse me, I mean, what? Fuck yourself, Bert.
my bloodstream started altering my genomic sequence. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction, and then I started climbing up the walls. I told my Aunt May it was late onset puberty. She, believed me for some reason. So, how about you? Get bit by a radioactive hunter or something?
My mother is the harbinger of a dark god. A normal life was never in the cards for me.
Yeesh. I thought high school was hard to deal with. That's gotta be a heavy load to carry.
It is
Hi,
not
Aldrin.
always easy. You do not seem like a typical Avenger.
Avenger? Me? Oh, no. Between my double major at Empire State, taking photos for the Bugle, and, you know, the whole protecting the neighborhood thing, who has the time? Besides, they haven't asked me to join them. Yet, of course. What about you? How's this whole Midnight Sun thing work? You like the captain or something?
Perhaps according to a prophecy, but in truth, it is only unified together that we will all prevail over Lilith and Chthon. Ego is simply the tool of our enemy.
You sure you're not already an Avenger? Definitely know a guy who'd love to hear that. Here's a hint. It rhymes with smacked in Hermerica.
And just how many years has there been a Spider-Verse?
Oh, you mean, how long have I been doing this? A few years now. You should have seen the original suit. I still have it lying around the dorm somewhere. Makes a great blanket. How about you? How long have you been hunting?
At this point, I suppose I'm well over 3 centuries old. That is, if you count the years spent above and below ground, of course.
Of course. I mean, whatever gets you senior discount sooner, am I right?
You are a fascinating man.
Ooh, I like that. Friendly neighborhood, fascinating man. Wonder if Stark owns that trademark yet.
This venom creature's obsession with you is strong enough to overcome my mother's call. Until now, I thought that impossible.
It's, complicated. Eddie, the guy underneath the giant oozing mouth, was a reporter with me at the Bugle a while back. I may have ruined his career by exposing a phony source of his on this big murder case. This, of course, led him to the alien symbiote that had secretly bonded with me after my original suit was trashed on Battleworld. We can talk about that little adventure later. Long story short, I thought I had eradicated the suit with a giant church bell. Before I knew it was alive, of course. Anywho, the alien symbiote decided to merge with Eddie, and the two have been hunting me down ever since. It's your basic, simple misunderstanding, right? Well, I guess every superhero needs a super nemesis. Venom is mine. Must be tough having your own mom be yours, huh?
Caretaker and Agatha protected me, trained me, cared for me. All I know of Lilith is pain.
Same, but a different kind of pain, I guess. Couldn't ask for anyone better than Aunt May and Uncle Ben, but sometimes I just wish I could have gotten to know my birth parents, even just for a second.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going. This was eye-opening.
For both of us? Gotta thank you too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to be a chatty Charlie. But now the floodgates are open. Let the real Peter Parker flow through. Anyway, you gotta go. I'll talk to you soon.
Of that I have no doubt. Farewell, Peter.
Good chatting with you, Hunter.
I had some questions about the party.
Sure, what's up?
That is all I had. I am good for now.
See ya!
I need to get something off my chest.
Go for it.
I understand vampire movies.
Why not?
Why do you think? They take vicious killers and present them as tragic and misunderstood.
Vampire stories are not really about vampires, are they? More about timeless romance.
Really? Because it's usually about centuries-old dudes creeping on teenagers. All I'm saying is, a tragic romance between a vampire and a human makes no sense to me.
Why not?
People who appreciate a good steak don't propose to the cow.
Would that not just piss off the bull?
More likely the farmer. Didn't expect to have that much.
Alright, time to drop off the... I should have known that door would open for that word of power, though. Time to go drop this off.
There. Finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started?
I did, And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open, but the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves.
I already know where it's at.
I
Why?
doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
I won't have trouble because I already know where it's at.
Hunter, hello. We may have woken you up to save the world, but just think where the Abbey would be without your efforts, Hunter. The magical energies flowing through the grounds are converging on the altar, drawn to it like moths to a flame.
As a child, it never occurred to me how important this altar was to you.
Where would a fabled witch be without her various accoutrements? Just as your swords are an extension of your power, so too are my altar, the cauldron, and the library.
And now that the altar has been restored,
it's time we start using them to our advantage. Come by the library tomorrow night, and we'll conjure something together. Oh, and thank you again for the help, dear.
Alright, so let's go to I recall. Wow, there's a cat here. What is happening? I just saw my subtitle say that there was a cat nearby in game. Obviously. Where is it? Hello? Meow? Cat? Nah, whatever. Now then.
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
and if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter, I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck.
Ow.
When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon all these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
for this fight.
Hi, Gaelic.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Lilith herself could outbest me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Yeah.
Our tomb was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, the monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is the your timing could use some work. Just what I needed. Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Okay, let's see.
Leave some for the rest of us.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
No mercy! This is a serious predicament for you.
Nope. I did not mean to do that. I lost. No, I've been live for a couple hours now. I'm not feeling too well. I think I'm starting to come down with whatever Risha and her sister had. Gaelic.
Fuck.
Do. Um.
You are welcome to attend Ileana's surprise party.
As much as I would enjoy that, my presence unsettles those incapable of perceiving me. I'll celebrate from afar.
So you will be there in spirit.
Oh, Hunter, how I've missed your wit.
Hi, kiddo. Hey!
I actually think I might be ending stream soon.
Been watching the way you handle yourself out there, Hunter. You're not bad. I was thinking maybe it's time you and I compare moves.
Moves? As in combat?
More like a friendly competition.
A friendly competition, you say?
Well, recently resurrected teammate competition has less of a ring to it.
The feeling is mutual, Blade.
How about we just fight already?
Before we begin, is there anything else I should know?
Yeah, anything goes. Just don't touch the shades. Now, you want to say it or me?
Say what?
Ding ding.
Don't tell me to calm down, Robbie. The others are in there with freaking Caretaker planning their next move against Faustus, and they're totally leaving us out. Again!
But this is the Avengers we're talking about, right? They're heroes.
And who had to bail out those heroes when your new pal Spider-Man was being chased by the alien slime monster? Us!
Got you there.
If they are so powerful, why could Strange not help us save Wanda?
Look, Doc's a good guy, okay? He's patched up a spider knee or two since I started this thing. Flaming pumpkin bombs are not exactly covered by insurance.
I would not trust him to patch a tire.
They move into our home, take it over, and then have the nerve to leave us out of every single damn decision that affects us. You two want to cozy up to Mr. Stark and Doctor Strange? Go right ahead. Me, I'll be outside. Most of the air's been sucked up from here already.
Thanks for not skipping leg day with me. Hunter, got a question for you.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Hola.
Nico made some good points, but I gotta be honest. I'm getting used to the Avengers being around this place. I mean, yeah, Tony can be annoying, but not all of them.
Of course.
Although it makes me wonder.
Wonder what?
Well, what are they thinking about us?
When facing a demon, aim for the heart.
Always do.
Then why are you talking to me when you should really be talking to them? Or at least, her.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have many abilities, Daywalker. Lying is not one of them. Admit what you feel about Carol. You owe yourself that much.
Admit what? That I feel a sense of admiration and respect for a fellow teammate?
Carol is a formidable warrior, a true hero whose power rivals the titans of old.
Exactly. And she's just so chill about it. Down to earth, smart, funny, able to punch through a tank.
Yes, very admirable and respectable traits. And yet, I wonder if she goes through life alone, without a mate.
I'm not going there, Hunter. Let's just drop it.
Consider it dropped.
Oh, and this conversation? It never happened.
I will add it to the list.
Ow. Let's see, another chain strike, I think? No, quick kick, okay. Alright. Let's save this. Obviously as gaming save. Yes, overwrite that. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end now. Thank you for joining me chatting with Chatter. Stay golden. Love y'all. Bye.